Okay, you're used to seeing me do my regular YouTube vlogs. This is a special vlog, just on the Jeep. So, I'm outside. I'm standing, obviously, next to my Jeep, um, Wrangler. And it is a Jeep. Let's see if you can do it. Yeah, it's a sports, Wrangler Unlimited. Basically, what that means is they do make different types of Jeeps. They make the Rubicon, which is the most expensive, and its price tag is over $40,000. Then they make this. Then they make a Big Bear, which is in the $30,000 category, and then the Sport. The Sport starts. The base price for the Sport is like 28,000. If you get one that has absolutely no options, meaning it's manual transmission, manual windows, um, just the very basics, you can get it for about 28,000. Mine has a little bit more bells and whistles on it. So, and I'm going to show you um, what the inside of my Jeep looks like. So, this is me getting into the Jeep. So, all the Jeeps have these dials and knobs, like the indicator, speedometer, gas gauge. And if you look on the steering wheel, and hopefully you can see this, these are all my buttons. And when I want to make a call, if I want my radio to play a specific channel, this controls this part of the odometer. This is my compass heading. These are how to change in the menu. And then this is my cruise control set. Now, if you go behind the steering wheel, and hopefully I'll be able to do that. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Yeah, you kind of can see. These buttons right here control my stations, and this controls the radio. Meaning I can go from AM, FM, CD, satellite radio. And I have the same thing if I can find it. Let's see. Yeah, I have the same thing on the opposite side. And this controls my volume control. And I can also, with my right hand, I can also change the stations. Now, speaking of which of that, I'm going to show you. This is my Sirius XM radio right here. And hopefully you can see it. I have AM, my satellite, and then this is my CD. Now, I know if you're a regular watcher of my regular vlogs, I had mentioned that on the Patriot, the window buttons are actually on the door. In this one, they're not. They're actually right here. This controls the driver's side, the passenger side on the driver, and then these are the two back windows right here. And then I have my AC and fan right there. And then this controls both the left and the right side side mirrors on the doors. This is anti-skid, and this is when I'm in low transmission in four-wheel drive. If I'm going up Rocky Hill, that's what that's used for. Now, my center console looks like this. It's got two cup holders, and it's got a little mesh bag, and you'll see. I'll try to go more in here. That's on the driver's side door. They're mesh. On the Patriots, they're actually not mesh. They're actually a place where I can put stuff in. But this Jeep is a little bit different, and I'll show you some of the different. I can't do a side-by-side comparison right now because the Patriot is actually with Bob at work. But this is my glove box, and it's pretty roomy for everything. But one nice thing about the glove box on this particular vehicle is I can lock it. I don't have that option with the Patriot. Same thing with this. This also has the lock. For my center console. And if you open it, it's got a little, let's see if I can do it. It's got a little place for like to keep gum and a flashlight. Oh, I'm sorry, it went really dark right there. Okay, and then if I open the other side, you'll see this is what I just showed you. This is the actual glove box. And it does have a USB port right there that I can connect my iPhone to when I'm doing the iPhone. There we go. Oh, much better. Okay, now that's brighter. Okay, and then it does have the back seat. And I'm going to jump out and show you. Let me show you the roof. In order to take off the roof, and forgive me for being so shaky with this, but in order to take off the roof, what you do is you move that up, and then where these are, they just slide. So to take that one off, you just slide, and then there are 3 more. There's one there, one there, and then there's the screw thing. This thing right here, where my hand is, actually unscrews, and you have to unscrew it to physically take the top off. But right now, because I'm going to be going to Target, I'm not taking the roof off today, or at least not right now. I may this afternoon if I go somewhere else, but that's kind of how the Jeep looks. Back seat, and I've got to, unfortunately I didn't unlock all the doors. Okay, my back seat is basically pretty much the same as the Patriot, but it's roomy. And the seats do fold. Now on the Patriot they have little handles that you just grab and unlock. On this one there's actually a lever right here, and if you bring it down, you notice that it hits my seat. And I'll show you kind of like this. But what's nice about this is this headrest bends back. So it goes like that, and it gives me a lot more storage for the back seat. And if you're wondering why the blankets are right here, it's because this morning I took 2 dogs to the vet to have surgery, so I have for that. Now, on the Patriot's different. This whole area lifts up on the Patriot. On the Wrangler, it does not. And what happens is this door opens, and you can actually load and unload through here. And the window just pops up, and that is actually my trunk. That's what my trunk looks like. So that's pretty cool. That's what the Wrangler is like. And then obviously you can see by this, I have a tire cover that covers the spare tire, and the spare tire is actually not your typical spare tire. It's actually a full-size spare tire. So and basically, if I get a flat, instead of having to run to the gas station or driving on a spare, I'm actually driving on a full-size tire, which is really cool. So, that being said, I hope you enjoyed the preview of the Jeep. Okay, I'm going to do another video for the Jeep thing. This thing is what my 2 roof panels sit in, both the driver's side and the passenger side sit in this thing. And if I move it, you will see this is the driver's side roof panels. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how it goes in. I'm sorry I'm not on camera, but if I go like this, I will be. So give me a second and I'll show you how these come out. Okay, I took the door, or not the door, the roof out of the bag, and I'm just shutting up the back of the Jeep. You have to be really careful because these can scratch really easily, and you can see that it's not I don't have it seated right. I can lift it. But what I will do is hopefully give you an idea of how this goes on. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to move the visor off to the side. And there's the hook up front that needs to be opened. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to make sure that everything is set correctly. So that's set. That's locked. That's locked. And that is actually locked. So the roof actually was a lot quicker to put on. Now all I need to do is I need to screw this back in there, and if it's seated right, it will screw in. If it's not seated right, you'll have a harder time screwing it in. So what I'm doing is I'm just screwing it in to place. And you want to make sure that it's really tight. Actually, I'm thinking I'm going to move the... Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. And that is really tight. What I'm going to actually do, though, is... because everybody seems to be moving a lot around here, especially cutting through, is I am going to actually move my car so that there is not a cut through, so that I don't get hit, because it is a brand new Jeep, so I don't want it hit. And I'm going to roll up the windows so that when I lock the car, it'll be nice and secured. So that's how the Jeep roof comes on and off.